Recording in progress.
Welcome to this light language transmission today. Sonata titana retom grerat. Sonarata kai narishtukrut. Skranai tetit na rata urt ktikshktus taktakinta isnale itai kured. Simaritai noruruntai shurenemeki into ukutit nta alaikerta norusneishnega. Kena batakut oren teketa anskrit. Sinatiklain tarittakut machine takete naresna ataklu urtikete skatakta ishur tikete aish. I am being shown the pyramids, and it's as if they were showing me the inside of a pyramid with the floor opening up, and they're showing me how you can go inside and down there to receive something. They're showing me different pyramids, but they don't look like the Egyptian, they do look like the Egyptian ones, but they're not showing me the ones in Egypt. They're showing me other ones that are hidden even in the ocean or in water. And those pyramids seem to be all over the planet, and something has opened in there on the floor or inside of them. Something has opened up. It's like, and it has to do with healing in general. I can see a lot of beings doing astral traveling to go there and get some of it. That's what I'm hearing, get some of it. But it is encoded. It's something with okay, they're saying that a lot of energies, they're saying high powers, but it feels like energies that come from a higher power, energies that are being used on earth for bad instead of good. A lot of those energies have been used not for the good reason. This is why they had to encode those I don't know, they're talking a bit like I want to say transmissions. It's a bit like a transmission or something that is given to you, a gift or an activation of something that is inside of you, and they're also giving me this feeling of a lot of you have been activated because now it is time, or now we are ready, or the planet is ready, or the universe, something with, it is something bigger than just your own personal freedom and your own personal pull of your soul. It's something bigger. It feels like it's something that is happening worldwide, or that is happening for the whole planet. And they keep on speaking about frequency of the planet, and heightening the frequency, or healing the planet, or the humanity, or healing something. And I also hear healing the brain. It's something about how people see things, or have used their mental forces. And I hear against. They have used them against instead of for something. There's a very, very heavy energy. A heavy energy. I can feel it in my back. I can feel it all around me. It's like when it's extremely hot and you're waiting for a storm to come, and the rain to come and refreshen the earth. Feels a bit like this, very heavy. Maybe something heavy is weighing you down. This pyramid, I don't know what pyramid it is, but you don't really know, you don't need to know which one it is. It is the pyramid that is opening up, or there's different ones opening up, but every single one of you has their own pyramid they go to. It's not the same for everyone, and it's something I can see people astral traveling, or going there in a meditative state. Somehow their soul is going there, or maybe in your sleep. It's something with, and I keep on seeing the ground opening up, and something inside is emerging, but it's a light, or it's something very powerful. And I hear you are, or you were given the gift, and many will try to do the same, but they won't have the effects, or they won't have the this seed inside of them activated, because it hasn't been planted in them. Apparently not everyone can get access, or full access, or the full has the full codes to get those. The thing that is underground, what is it? It feels it's something that is inside of a pyramid. Something inside of a pyramid, when the ground opens up. I feel like talking about a film. Maybe there was a film, but there's something huge inside that is helping you in activating this seed that is inside of you, which will then grow and help heal the world. And I see a handful of light workers, but this handful is, I can see a huge hand. It's not our hand, like it's more than just a few light workers, but there are all very pure beings, very connected beings here on earth, and they don't look at themselves as being entirely human. These souls have already incarnated many times, but they will know that they are being called to fly to these or go to these pyramids. I don't know if you are feeling drawn to going there in your real life, or because I can see a lot of astral traveling. I can see a lot of using the mental space to move, but not physically. It feels much more like souls flying to this place, and the souls that are flying there but that are meant to be activated are forming like a barrier to protect. There's a lot of protection going on as well, and they are saying why many people didn't know exactly what they were here for is because they haven't been activated, and this is something that is happening naturally also, because now humanity is ready, or now is the right time, something with an activation happening, and for everyone, and also for a certain few that have a higher purpose to, and they know it, and these are all, I hear, humble beings. These are extremely humble beings. They are not trying to be out there and be seen, or I see them hiding. I can't really see exactly who it is, but it's a handful. But this handful could be more than 100,000, but it's a handful for Earth, for Mother Earth. It's a handful of these souls, and they have something to get in this pyramid. You could have connections to cats or Bastet is coming through, or gods in ancient Egypt times, or the beginnings of humans on Earth, I hear, and there's a lot of experiments coming through with humans. Very much linked to extraterrestrials. Checking on humans and being in direct contact with them. I can see a lot of different types of rooms, but they all feel or look very geometric. There's, I see a lot of triangles, a lot of straight lines. There are shapes I have never seen also, and it feels like souls have been or are going to be in those rooms or these chambers or these dimensions, because it feels something you can visit only while astral traveling or while getting out of your body, while becoming kita antare imlukuru tokonta itanare inaishnu krarete kenamelikuru urtu kata kerente itai. They're especially talking about these beings going inside of the pyramid, or having something activated in them, or it will feel like a remembrance, something that you will remember, or it will feel like you have always done this or known how to do a certain thing, even if you've never learned about it. And they're showing me these beings in pure white. They're a bit looking like priests or goddesses, or they are fully, like, I can't see them because they are wearing this white sheet all over them. I can't even see their face, but they're just figures, very pure, very white, very humble, they are covering themselves up because they are not here to be shown to the world or something, or they have been kept aside or kept hidden, and I see many of them being attacked by others because of their energy, because the energy couldn't really be hidden. So this could be in childhood being attacked from others around you, even family members. It's as if something outside of them had tried to kill them or make them feel mentally ill or lose themselves, but they haven't lost themselves. They have, I hear, comeback. And then I see this white sheet again all over them, and I can see many and only a few at the same time. It's very difficult to explain. I can also see a snake just moving around this group of souls that are or have been chosen to do the healing work, and there are other chosen and I hear everyone is chosen but doesn't choose the path. Apparently, I don't know why the chosen comes up. There's this snake is going around those white, like those beings in this, underneath those white sheets. And this snake, I can see it grow bigger and bigger. It's getting larger and larger and bigger, and it's going around very fast. It's I have to think of the Kundalini energy also. And the snake is protecting those beings, or it's not letting others access them. They are being near to each other. It's a bit like those coming together, those humble, white, pure-hearted beings coming together and forming a group. And at the same time, they're invisible, but they are, the energy feels very sacred. And I hear it's going to heal the world, or it's going to heal something in the world. I'm not sure. There are numbers also on the walls that are being, I can see fingers touching the numbers, or and understanding through touch what the numbers mean. It's another way of communicating than the human language. These beings have learned to completely and fully trust all their senses. It's a bit like they are on Earth, but not from Earth. And they're on Earth because they move others in a certain way. They were also showing me someone being inside of a room, but it doesn't look like they are in there because they chose to. They're being hidden, or they're being held prisoner or something, because I can see hands on the wall again, touching the wall, speaking to the wall. I don't know if someone is speaking to walls in, or rooms in houses. Don't fear, my child, I hear. They were showing me a are these the flying stars, you know, the stars that move in the sky, where you make wishes when you see them? They were showing me these, and it feels a bit like wishes coming through for someone. There's also something about training to be real, or there's a training happening, or there's something, a testing happening to see, are you ready, are you not ready? So sometimes if you are thrown back and you have tried a lot of things and they didn't work out, or there's something about not giving up and getting up every single time, again and again and again and again, and I hear it's worth it, or it will be worth it for you. And they're asking if you made someone smile today. Have you made someone smile today? And I could see them holding their belly and laughing, but it feels like them copying us. So I don't know if we should hold our bellies more, laugh more, enjoy more. I can also see people eating on a table, enjoying their time together, being extremely grateful. There's a lot of gratefulness I can feel. I don't know if it's a birthday or something, a celebration of some sort. There's a lot of gratitude in there, and they're coming together. There, I also hear or keep hearing come back, or maybe you are coming back from something. I can see this snake going down into Mother Earth through a hole, a huge one, because now the snake is extremely big and it's leaving those beings that were covered in a white cloth or white sheets, and these beings are changing colors. It looks a bit like they have rainbow colors. They are not looking white, and every single one looks different, but they somehow move all together as if they were one piece. I can see all them standing next to each other, but they're moving as a whole. And it feels very astral. It feels very, their mind is one, or their purpose is the same goal. It's exactly the same thing. They are extremely aligned. So they are so aligned that they have different colors, they move differently, they act differently, but what they create is exactly the same as the others standing next to them that move differently as well, and even speak differently or act differently. And the goal, or what is happening with the whole thing, is the same. So they must have the same goal at heart, or they are all connected to source directly, something like this. And they want you to know that it's your purpose is as important as someone else's purpose. And the following of this inner guidance, which is directly linked to source, is the thing that needs to be trained or looked at. Or, you know, how much of your daily life do you listen to your intuition? Do you always listen to it? Do you only listen to it but don't act on it? There's a question also in the room somehow. I can see some beings, these look like galactic beings, playing with what looks like children's toys, with little see-through balls. They look like they're inspecting those toys. I'm not sure. Like wherever I move my head, I see something else, which doesn't seem to make sense or be linked together, but everything's linked, so everything seems to be important for someone. The spiders could still be important, especially when you are wow, I just got a cramp in my in my foot, in my right foot. So someone is doing sports a lot. Sonakete ena istenkaranda kele moro urutakere ndaikere urutundara tekera astakete ishta sine inai tare markararan tokoro ushna kre imala koro urutokoro ne erndara isin. I can also see, are these spaceships or just, they look so weird, but I want to say spaceships, or these are things or beings from space coming to Earth, and there's like a door popping up. I can see floors opening, I can see like vessels opening up, and it's like I hear a plop sound also. This is something that happens suddenly but I always hear when you are ready, or when humanity is ready, or these bunch of beings, standing beings that all have the same goal, or all work together, and still every single one is different and an individual and very unique. Apparently I need to tell you to go to this pyramid, which I don't know where it is, but apparently you will be guided to your personal pyramid by yourself, and you will find something when you get there and go inside. When the floor opens up, you will see, because I'm not allowed to see what is in there, or they're not showing me, or I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I know it is like a tool that you find there, or a key, or something that will make a lot of sense, or it will make sense later on. And then they are showing me this group of standing beings, these humble, pure-hearted souls that are on earth but not from earth. Someone's counting their money. I can see someone opening up a little wooden box and counting money, or pieces of money, gold, I don't know what it is. Someone's counting. This is completely different, but it seems to be an older human being, but a very wise one. Or something with wisdom. Maybe this, wow, I don't know. It is, oh, this being is surrounded by wise ones, I hear. And this man, it feels like a male energy is I can see a white beard, or a white, yeah, I don't know, someone with gray or white hair. It could be someone who has problems with their health, and they're counting something. Maybe they're counting the days, or counting something that is worth something. It feels like it's a father, or someone who's thinking of someone younger, and it feels like this person is on their own, far away from their family, but surrounded by animals, and maybe the wise one, or maybe someone called this person the wise one. And this person is counting the days. I don't know what they're counting exactly, or the days to what, to, and I hear transformation also. So maybe this person will die soon, or this person is very wise and knows that there's only a certain amount of time left until something happens, or something transforms. And it feels a bit like this is a man who lives on his own in the middle of nature, and who knows or sees the world. It's very interesting. And I get the information that some of you could also go and meet him in his little house. I can see a goat, a little white brown goat living there as well. There are other animals. And the number 82 comes up. 8 or 2, maybe also numbers that you see very often. I can see someone pulling things from the ceiling. I don't know, it feels like this movement, you know, like you grab something and then you're pulling down. I don't know, someone's pulling down something, or maybe doing exercises or pulling, because it feels like golden threads are hanging from the ceiling and you're catching them or taking them and pulling them down to you. And I can see also those golden threads moving into your body like snakes. It's like something that goes inside, but the snake is a positive. It's giving me a very positive and protecting energy today. They're saying you're tired, you need to stop. And apparently they're talking to me and giggling. Okay, not only me, apparently it's also others, and you need to listen, even if you have work to do, even if you set an intention, you said you would be doing this and that. If your body is weak or if you are feeling tired, you need to rest, because there's information coming to you while resting. Your body is somehow, someone is scoring something. I hear scoring, but your body is healing while sleeping. This is why agitated sleep. I can see someone using salt near their bed to sleep better. I don't know if this is working or not, but I can see someone placing salt balls near the head and near the feet, around their mattress. I can see a mattress. Ask the body if you're not sure. The body is apparently, yes, you should be asking your body if you're not sure, because the body can't lie and the body will always give you the right answer. So if you're not sure about something, ask your body. Make a test, you know, those muscle tests that you can do. There's a pain in my heart also. Maybe there's something you will find out that will be heavy to bear or heavy to hear, or something with heavy, or it will be painful, or it will be something that touches your heart. And it could be something, because I hear transformation again, it could be something that you have to let go to gain something else in return. And I can, they're saying all this heaviness is being lifted from you, or will be lifted from you. I can see like it's as if they were pulling, it looks a bit like pulling out a soul from the body, but they're shaking this see-through white shape of a human, and it looks a bit like the skin of the snake before. You know, snakes, they always outgrow, like they grow and then they get new skin, they let their old skin behind them, and it feels like something is pulling something out of your body and shaking it. And this is just like a skin. You have a new skin, or you're getting a new skin, and this is a skin that is much more colorful, much more playful, happy. And I hear again, have you made someone smile today? So I can make sure you wash your crystals, especially the ones that you are wearing regularly. And it's not just taking a shower with them, it's washing them consciously with your thoughts as well, like purifying them, because they are being extremely used at this time. So you might even have you know, crystals, or maybe you have an angel somewhere hanging around to protect you, and they break. I get a feeling of crystals or angels or other see-through, they look like crystals, breaking because they are protecting you. And I hear they are growing, so I don't know if you place them back into Mother Earth when they break, especially if you have crystals breaking. And I can see someone wearing a dark or a black pendant, you know, something that is protecting them. It could also be the Ankh or another symbol, an Egyptian symbol. You should be trusting your inner wisdom. Some of you have claircognizance, they just know things, and you need to trust what you know or what you're getting. I hear you know when you know. There's also some of you might smell spirits, like suddenly you smell, you're maybe visiting a home or going somewhere, and suddenly there's a smell of smoke, but there's no one else there, and or a perfume, or it could even be, you know, smelling someone who's been sweating a lot, or smelling, it's, and you're supposed to ask this spirit, you're supposed to speak to this being, otherwise it wouldn't be there. It is not like you don't smell it for nothing. There's something you get out of it, an answer, or you need to ask a question or connect with this spirit, or you are working with spirits. This could also be possible, but you're smelling them, or you might feel them also with your body. They just shut the door. That's interesting. They shut a door, but it looked more like a garage door going, closing from above, you know, going down like this. So they just shut me out. They said, and they told me apparently I was tired, so I won't be getting more today. That's what it feels like. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this wasn't too chaotic. I didn't get anything from it. I just know I need to go somewhere or my soul wants to go somewhere. You might have this impulse of doing a meditation or visiting a certain place. It could be different than the pyramid or this old man in this house somewhere far away. You will know. Apparently you will know. So trust, and you will get some answers, or you will ask the right questions. You only need to follow the impulse or the idea that you have. Thank you so much for being here. I love you very much, and I'm very grateful for your work and your energies and everything you do here on earth, and also everything you send towards me, all the positivity, all the beautiful enlightening stories I'm getting. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Take care. I hope to see you very soon.